So this video will show you how to use if, right? And we're going to use JOptionPane at the same time. Like if it is true, if it's true, it's going to do whatever inside the statement. Like I want to show JOptionPane, right? I could say JOptionPane dot let's create and control the location, right? That means you have to do it this way with the message that you wanted to show. Hello, or let's say this is true, and we're going to have to use the dialog, right? The dialog equals to pane dot create dialog null, and this is title true, and you need to import the dialog here. Let's make sure I spell it correctly. Now dialog, we can set the location. Now in your class exercise, so assignment asks that set the pop-up box to show at bottom right corner. You just need to know what the screen resolution 1600 by 900. So if I put that, it's pretty much just hidden right there, right? You just need to subtract a little bit up to the side of your dialogs, right? So let me just do maybe 1500 by 850, right? So 1500 by 850. Okay. Now, when you run this application on different display settings, it's going to be an issue with different display settings have different resolution. One way we can look at is we can get the system settings from this too. So get Java has the way to do that. Get display size. You can do that here, or just visit the page. The graphic device is a class, right? Or you can, this is on a multi-monitor configuration. You can use this like when you have more than one. If it's just one monitor, you can just use toolkit, get default toolkit, get screen size, and this is the dimension that we get back. If you have multiple windows, multiple monitors, then you get which one is the default screen. See that? And then you can just say get width, get height. Okay, which is will support for single and multi, right? So if I do that, pretty much just import this class again to use. It's under Java AWT graphic devices, and import the graphic environments under Java AWT again. So it's going to get the settings environments of your like display settings like that. It should return 600 by 900. If we just test the get width, right, width height. Let's say I'm going to display the width and height. Okay. So I'm going to concatenate with screen width plus width, right? Because it's an integer, it's already concatenated with screen height. So plus height. Okay. Screen. And going to say whatever width I get and whatever height I get, maybe subtract out the size of the dialogues. Okay, I just guessing it's about 150. It may be smaller than that, like 70. Okay, and subtract out, right? This can show. One thing is I have to make the dialog where it said visible. By default, the dialog will not be visible. Now I use if is true, it's going to do that, which is always going to do because I make it true. Right. Okay, pane, width, height, dialog, set visible. Let's run application. Oh, it's right there. Let's say we have to subtract even more than that, right? 120, 100, right? Otherwise, just going to see it's return the resolution that we want. See that? Maybe just do bigger numbers then. Okay. Now, there you go, right? Bottom right corner, 1600 by 900, returning back. All right, that's taken care of when it's true, but if it's false, it will never display that. See that? Now this statement you need is to evaluate, right? For your class exercise, you need to prompt use scanner to read in from the keyboard and ask user to enter credit card number. Now we already learned from 2.3. Yeah, you supposed to use next byte, next in, or next long. Credit card number is how many digits? 16. So you need next long, right? In will not work. And after that, you're going to have to validate which card type it's going to be, which you have to use regular expression. Right? Is it Visa, MasterCard, Amex, Discover, right? So this is, if it is Visa, it's just display Visa, right? So now we said regular expression for Visa is what? According to the resource that we provide you, right? So you can pop up with a dialog, right? JOptionPane, right? Then you can control location, right? That's the requirements. Now to evaluate the type of Visa, we said Visa is starting with A4. Okay, let's say for example, I'm going to create scanner keyboard, right? Equals to, I want to see if this starting with 4 first, right? New scanner system.in and import scanner, and this is gonna be int, it's gonna be long, right? CC number, credit card number, right? Equals to keyboard dot next long, right? And this may be prompt the user, say, hey, enter credit card number, right? Which we can talk about, we can use magnetic swipe, and we swipe, we can read in the input too, instead of reading from keyboard. You can talk about that. So, but this one is, you have to use the regular expression to evaluate it. Right? To return true or false. Now, how do we use that? Now, if you read in as a long, we know that we have the method name matches for the string. String has matches, so we're going to convert, right? String credit card in string, right, equals to long dot parse. No, we have to do CC number dot. We want to convert long to string, right? So we can just say string dot value of. So string is a class that can convert long to a string using value of. Now CC string dot matches, then you can do regular expression inside. And we say regular expressions, we review these rules, right? First, matches beginning of line. We want to see it start with 4. You used it correct, right? So it has to start with 4. And if it start with 4, we're going to say, instead of say width and height, I'm going to say Visa card type instead, right? And this is just credit. This is the title, info, or validator. Okay, that's just the title of the application. So this application pretty much just evaluates card type, but of course there's more regulation than just starting with 4. But this is just simple test first. I'm going to enter some number. It's just input mismatch. This is next long. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay. So if I put it too much, it will have a problem, right? Because long cannot take that much. So if it doesn't pop up anything, so that means your regular expression may be not correct. Okay, it has to do something in here, right? So let's double check if it's actually pop up or not. That's the old one. So we say beginning with 4, right? And that's beginning with 4. Let me just system.out.print to make sure that it's actually go through complete. Then we see something, right? No, just let it stay like that. Complete. Okay, so it seems like this doesn't work. So let's review. Matches beginning of line. Oh, I see. It could be just 1. That's why. So if I just type 1, beginning of line, because this is gonna be match. Let me just try with, because when you test, you technically need to test with the actual credit card number. So I say match 4 beginning, and this meaning digits between 0 and 9, and can have 12 digits. That's what it means. Can have 12 digits after 0 and 9. So let me just test that. Must have 12 digits. Okay. So let me just make it like 2 digits to test first. 455. Something not correct here. So I'm going to change this, just make a period. So it should match anything.